Admittedly, it took us a little while to warm up to San Ignacio in Belize. It's not a super touristy town, and most people come here to experience the legendary ATM Cave before leaving, so we weren't expecting much. But we were really surprised by the end of our stay. San Ignacio's down-to-earth charm and friendly locals made it one of the places from our Central America trip that we've really developed a soft spot for. Our trip started at the lively San Ignacio Market. Open every day from 5 AM to 6 PM, it's where locals come to shop for everything from fresh vegetables to clothes. If you're looking for souvenirs, this is the place to get it too. However, the most exciting part is the hot food area, where you can grab an affordable breakfast or lunch. Something that sets Belize apart is that it's the only Central American country where English is the official language, not Spanish. So you can easily communicate with locals and vendors in English most of the time. However, you may also notice that most locals speak a type of English Creole to each other that we couldn't understand at all. The town itself is compact, so an hour or two of walking around is enough to take in the main sights. If you walk along the Cahal river bank, you'll also find the historic Hawkesworth Bridge, which is the only drivable suspension bridge in the country. Along the river, keep an eye out for wild iguanas basking in the sun. Just be quiet because they can be quite shy. Walking through the neighborhoods, we also stumbled on many colorful murals and pastel-colored houses in a unique Creole colonial style. We'll admit that we come to San Ignacio primarily to visit the ATM Cave. This is a legendary underground adventure filled with Mayan artifacts and skeletons. Despite the hefty price tag, many who did it raved about how good it was. Unfortunately, the morning of our tour we were told it was cancelled. Heavy rains the days before made the water levels in the cave unsafe, and the tour operator didn't want to risk anyone's safety. Because we couldn't spare another day in San Ignacio, we ended up getting a refund. So instead of braving the ATM caves, we walked 20 minutes to the Green Iguana Conservation Project. You need to have good knees to walk up a small hill or just hire a taxi to take you up. Located at the San Ignacio Resort Hotel, there are tours running every hour. Our guide started by introducing us to Gomez, a rescued pet green iguana who now lives with his 4 girlfriends. He also shared how the project takes care of these endangered creatures, from caring for injured iguanas to helping to rear and release new green iguanas into the wild. The guided tour turned out to be more entertaining than expected, and I even had the opportunity to hold Gomez, as well as a baby iguana which almost fell asleep in my hand. After our fascinating iguana tour, we walked another 15 minutes to Cahal, Pech, a famous Mayan ruin site. This was once the residence of an elite Mayan family and is the oldest Mayan ruins in Belize. Compared to our time at Chichen Itza, the Cahal Pech ruins were practically empty, which was a real treat. We pretty much had the place to ourselves, save for a handful of other people, so it meant we could really enjoy the space on our own. If you aren't tired of Mayan ruins yet, Cahal Pech is totally worth a stop if you are already in San Ignacio. Although we were only here for a few days, San Ignacio surprised us with some of the best food we had in Central America. Our favorite was cold ox hana. It means let's go eat and is popular among locals and tourists alike. Our food was perfectly seasoned and grilled to perfection, and the service was warm and friendly. Another place we really liked was Karina's fast food and breakfast taco spot, a tiny hole-in-the-wall eatery opposite our hotel. Their fried jacks were some of the best we had anywhere, crispy, slightly salty, and a little sweet. For a really budget meal, there's a great taco stand next to the main plaza that makes freshly made tacos at an unbeatable price. Each bite was packed with flavor and it barely cost us $5. And when it comes to coffee, the coffee at Coffee de los Mayas was hands down our favorite. But here's a small heads up. Many restaurants and shops close on Sundays, so plan your visits accordingly. In San Ignacio, we chose to stay at Venus Hotel, primarily because we were arriving into town by bus at night and the hotel was conveniently located near the bus drop-off area. Since we were backpacking with heavy bags, we didn't want to walk too far in the dark, so this was the best choice. The hotel is bare bones yet comfortable and situated near the main plaza, making it easy to explore San Ignacio on foot. It was also relatively affordable for us too, costing around $60 for a private ensuite room. Because we are Singaporean Chinese, we became super curious when we noticed many Chinese store signs all around San Ignacio. It turns out there's a substantial Chinese population here. We were told that many Chinese migrated to Belize because they speak English here and they want their children to learn English. Another reason is that Belize is relatively safe and stable compared to some parts of the region. So don't be surprised to see a number of Chinese shops and restaurants around. Thanks for sticking with me to the end of this video. If you're planning to visit San Ignacio too, I'm happy to answer any questions you might have. If you found my video useful, please give it a thumbs up, it really means a lot. To follow the rest of our backpacking adventure through Central America, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell for notifications, and I'll see you next time.